We back at it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today, let's talk about how I went from $200 to $50,000 in less than 3 months. Step by step, I'm going to teach you guys what I did, how I did my product research and my Facebook ad management, scaling, testing, and retesting new ads. I'm going to go through everything here. So if you guys are new to this channel, I help people with dropshipping. I talk about business, money management, investing, saving your money, also how to grow your money. So if you guys are interested in that and want to save and earn more money, consider subscribing to my channel. So beforehand, I'd like to talk a bit about some background about me. So how did I actually get into dropshipping and what gave me the motivation to actually start and power through the process? So basically, when I was around 14 to 15, my family was struggling a bit financially. So I had to go out and get a job. And since I was quite fit for a 15-year-old, I got a construction job as a construction worker. And actually I did that for 2 years, working part-time so I could feed myself and my family. One day I was doing these tests for the contractor and I actually accidentally injured my lower back, which then led to a slipped disc. So then I was thinking to myself, okay, so I have a back injury now. Will I be able to sit for long? Because I figured myself sitting down, because I was also studying at that time. I was going through high school and applying for college. I couldn't sit for long hours. If I sat for 30 minutes, I would start to hurt. So I was thinking about my future. Well, will I be able to sit at a desk job for 8 hours straight every single day? No. So I have to find something which can actually provide me with money, right? So something that I could do to survive. So I searched online, how to make money online, and I found dropshipping, and that is how I got to that initial stage, and I figured that would be interesting to share with you guys. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so right now let's hop right into Facebook Ads Manager. So as you guys can see, all these campaigns are off because, as I said before, I'm not running the store anymore, but this is one of the best stores I've ever ran, and this was between April. I've started in April. As you guys can see, it's 26.55, so I'm just gonna say $20. I could say 30, but it's around the same thing, right? $20, $30. I actually spent $200 as an initial budget for my ads. That's why I said 200 earlier on in the video. But as you guys can see, this is April. Let me go all the way to June, end of June. So from April 11th to June. So I've spent $91,000 using my credit card, because as credit you just have to pay it back, and that way your credit score doesn't get messed up. So let's take a look at the amount spent, which is around $90,000. And then if we take a look at the ROAS, it's around a 2 ROAS, which is amazing at high budgets, because at first when you're at low budgets, you tend to get like 5, 10, 20, even 20 ROAS I've seen. But once you start scaling and getting those budgets higher at maybe $2,000 a day, $3,000 a day, the ROAS is going to still slowly drop. So maybe you go from 5 to 4, and once you increase it again, it's going to go to 2, maybe even 1.5. Just make sure your ROAS is above your break-even ROAS, okay? So as you guys can see, my purchase conversion value is around 180 grand, 180K. And the reason why I've only gotten 50K is because that's 50K was the profit that I took home, not 180K. Okay, I have Facebook ads cost. As you guys take a look at this, it's 91K. So I'm left with 80K, and I had around 30 to 40K in cost of goods sold. And that's why I'm left with around 45 or even 40 to 50K in profit. So that is my story for my Facebook ads. And I can tell you guys how I scale it later, but firstly I want to tell you guys what ran through my head when I was looking at products. So I've go to this website called Droppoint. Alright, so a lot of people use this back in the day, because I've started 2 years ago. I've known about Droppoint for quite a while now. So you'll see a bunch of products. Some of them you have to pay for, but you can select your countries. But I'm just gonna select worldwide. I'm just gonna skim through it for you guys, but I'm just letting you guys know you guys can sign in and look at the videos yourselves. So massager, I personally wouldn't sell that. It's a really high risk product. 6-pack exercise at home, pretty good product, I think. These have a lot of potential to do really well if you market it with the right angle, guys. These are also really good because music isn't that saturated of an industry. So a lot of products here actually. You can keep scrolling for a long time. I've actually tried selling blue light glasses before. It did all right, but I started to get unprofitable after 1 or 2 weeks, so I just started another store. This is how I came up with the winning product for my store, which made me 50 grand. So I'm just telling you guys how I did it and how potentially you can do it as well. So yeah, Droppoint is the first thing I'd like to mention. Try it out, see what products are good. And if you look at my previous video, you guys can also check it on AliExpress if there are a lot of orders, good reviews, high quality images. Consider doing that product and testing it out yourself. So let's hop right back into Facebook Ads Manager. So if we take a look at April 11th, which is the first day that I started testing the product, but if we take a look at maybe 1 week later, I started to scale pretty aggressively. Okay, I went from 20 to 7,000, and what I did is I started duplicating the ad sets, the winning ones, killing the ones after 3 days if they haven't at least gotten a checkout or an add to cart, and if they were not above the break-even ROAS. If they were above the break-even ROAS, I would take a look one more day. If not, I don't have the patience, guys. I want to scale fast, get the bags fast, so I canceled and deleted all of them all of the ad sets which weren't performing well below the break-even ROAS. I was testing 5 ad sets at $20 a day, and then I duplicated to 10 ad sets at $40 a day. So I just kept duplicating everything. I duplicated the number of ad sets, I duplicated the budget within each ad set, and of course I used 2 creatives. Never test less than 2 creatives. If you have 2 creatives, one outperforms the other, delete the one which isn't performing well, duplicate the one which is doing well. Take a look at the breakdowns. If you guys hear, these are the breakdowns. Take a look at by delivery, and take a look at which genders or ages, locations are most active and really engaged with your ad. Okay, and after maybe 3 or 4 weeks, once you have a lot of data, I start running retargeting, and after retargeting, once I get around 100 purchases, I start to do my lookalike audiences, which is where the real bags are made, guys. That's where you're gonna get all your money from, and that's when you start to really hit those big numbers. I'm not that great of a dropshipper, but I'm just sharing my experiences with you guys. I know plenty of other people who are doing way better than me. But yeah, that was my plan on how to scale on Facebook. I deleted the ad sets which weren't performing well under the break-even ROAS. I duplicated the ones which were doing well with above the break-even ROAS. I duplicated them, ran them the next day with double the budget, double the ad sets, and I took a look at the interests which were doing well, finding similar suggestions by clicking on the suggestion bar on the ad set targeting, and then scaling from there. So duplicate budgets, duplicate the number of ad sets. Once you reach maybe 3 weeks of running those ads, start retargeting ads. I use picture ads because they're cheaper, and remember to have really wide audiences. I tend to do above 5 million in population, and then I also want to start lookalikes after I get 100 purchases. Do add to carts, do checkouts, all right, do engage with your posts. I do all of those stuff. Okay, so that's how I ran my Facebook ads for those. And when I get to maybe 30th of April, it's almost triple the amount spent. If we take a look at the conversion value, we have around close to 60K, so that's around double, 2.3 ROAS. But as you guys see, when I start scaling more aggressively, maybe to the end of next month, the ROAS starts to drop, because as you spend more, it's very natural for the ROAS to decrease a bit. But as long as you are making money and not losing money, keep scaling, keep spending more money. All right, and until June is when I actually finish this product. I've saturated this product for myself, and the shipping times are also increasing, so I decided to start another store with another supplier. So this is the process of my $200 to $50K in profit. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give this video a like, and if you want more videos on making money, how to save money, invest, dropshipping, business, e-commerce in general, please give me a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.